Welcome back to the Rest is F1 podcast. Today we are talking about the Brazilian Grand Prix 2025, and I'm your host Shaq, and I've got Ham with me. How are you, Ham?
Hey Shaq, hey guys. We're back with another episode. We've got the Brazilian Grand Prix, the Sao Paulo Grand Prix, the most the favorite track for all F1 fans, I guess. I mean, it has given us the best moments in F1. 2021 by Lewis, 2024 by Max, and I'm
What is it
just
gonna be this year?
we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll just have to, but then just excited for Sao Paulo, to be honest.
yeah. Me too. And as usual, we'll be doing our predictions for the race. So, of course, we always start off with the drivers, and let's get into it. Good drive. Who we got?
I mean, it's just at this point it is a gamble naming him, but then I still hope Hamilton has a really good drive here. I mean, in 2025, it's gamble to name Hamilton for good drives, especially with the performance that he's been having. I'm just going to touch on a bit more on this because ever since he started his F1 career, he's always managed to have at least 5 podiums in a year.
Yeah,
And this is the first time in his career that he is going to be out of those podium standings, which is he's just got 4 more races left and he hasn't been on a podium since. And maybe 4, and maybe he might go podiumless this season. We have no idea. We've got 4 more races. Hopefully, Sao Paulo is the race where he's back on the podium. I think he is. It's long overdue, and he has been waiting for it.
yeah, yeah. I think last race was the opportunity, and I feel like kind of got taken away from him a little bit. So, yeah, that's part of the game, I guess, part of the sport. But yeah, let's see what happens. But me and ABD, we have gone for the same good drive, and that is, of course, Max Verstappen. Absolutely wiped the floor with the whole rest of the field last year, and think we'll see something similar. I know it's kind of a mixed condition weekend. We got a wet Friday, a mixed Saturday, and then a dry Sunday. So let's see how good the Red Bull is, because I'm telling you right now, I think I can see Max right in the faces of the McLarens again. So yeah, me and ABD have gone for that, and yeah, let's see how he goes. He's still got to hunt that championship. He's still quite a bit of a gap behind Norris now. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's go to bad drive. Who have we got?
I've gone for your favorite person, Pierre Gasly.
Mark, hate you.
I think he had his first podium from Brazil. Was it in Brazil?
Yes, yeah. He's got 2 there, actually. He had one last.
So I think this is the race where he is gonna be really bad. I mean, Alpines have been
It's the car. It's the car. We know.
just too poor this season, and I think it's just gonna add up, and he's gonna have another absolutely. I don't know. I don't want to say the word, but then a really bad race.
Yeah. Okay. Look, I don't blame you. I don't think I'm purely gonna assume that is based off the Alpine. Really, I mean, it's a safer one, I guess, because neither of the drivers have had a good one for a while. ABD has gone for Alex Albon as his bad drive. I think that's fair. Albon's actually not been that good after Sainz has started to be performing, actually. So this is one thing me and ABD were saying. Williams seem to always have this issue. One driver starts doing really well, and the other one starts doing really horribly, and then they swap, and then they swap, and then they swap.
I think the last race, Sainz has just been unlucky, I would say.
Yeah, Yeah, I would agree. But he also did make some silly
He did
maneuver.
go off, and towards the end, that's when the flags came out.
Yeah, yeah. My bad drive. I've gone for Lance Stroll. Haven't gone for him in a while, but we all know what happened last year in the formation lap.
Formation lap.
And yeah, I can see Stroll just having a stinker. I know the wet races are actually his strength, as you noticed in Silverstone. That was a wet race for big chunks, and then yeah, he just came out of nowhere, and yeah, I can
I
see.
mean, Shaq. We're talking about Lance Stroll.
Hey mate, hey
Don't worry.
look, mate,
It's an easy
he's
point. It's
got
an easy point over there. It's an easy point
You
over
never
there.
know, mate. You never know. I went for him in the first round, I remember, and he just pulled out a magnificent performance and he scored points or something. So,
In his career,
yeah, no, I don't know. But I'm talking
the best
first
performance
race
of
of the
his
season.
career, and I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah, of his career,
Um,
maybe. But yeah, I've gone for Stroll and fingers crossed there. Let's hope no, he has the tendency to randomly, you know, pull out a great performance. But yeah. All right, let's go, good team.
well, I've gone for McLaren. Uh, they did back the points in the last race. They were the team that has bagged the most points. But then this is not the McLaren that we're used to seeing. Both the drivers used to be on the podiums. So from that standard, they were a bit low. But then again, I think they're gonna have a good drive and bag the most points again. Probably not sure, but then McLaren it is.
Yep, I've also gone McLaren. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's hard to expect too much because it's not the same team that we've been seeing, the same driving. But yeah, let's see what happens. AUD has gone for Mercedes. He thinks that the Silver Arrows will get the job done. I want to say, apart from 2022 in these new regulations, they have not been that good there. It's Sao Paulo. Last year they were not very good. Um, and I also think it was 23. They were really bad there. They were getting like so easily overtaken by the Astons and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, totally. I do remember the frustration Hamilton had because he was fighting with Perez for P2 in the constructors.
Yeah, and he lost it at that race pretty much. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, Mercedes. Let's see what happens. Maybe just randomly going for it, but yeah, let's go bad team now. What have you got?
Well, since you've gone for Lance Stroll, I've just gone for Aston. I think Aston is gonna have a bad drive. Again, we've got the unluckiest driver, Alonso, and the worst driver on the grid, Lance Stroll. So it is Aston Martin.
And the hate just keeps piling on, doesn't it, Hank?
What can I do? He's just been too bad.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know, man. His performance, it's just uh, how do I put it? I mean, as a F1 driver, the standards are supposed to be high, and he just doesn't cut it. That's it. As simple as that. I think people other people should be given the opportunity to race in Aston, and they might as well just be out of that dump.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, he is pretty close to Alonso on points this year. I will say
Exactly
that.
why I said he's the unluckiest driver.
All right, let's look at my bad team. I've gone for Alpine. Um, yeah, look, it's nothing to do with the drivers or anything. It's just the car is really bad. We say this every weekend. I think it's just a safe point at this point. The first half of the season, it was McLaren was the safe point for a good team, and now it's Alpine for bad teams. So, I mean,
I mean, Alpine as a bad team has always been a safe point, but recently,
it's
like
even
you said,
worse. Yeah,
choosing McLaren as a good team is the risky thing now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Probably will happen again, but maybe they can do something good. And Gasly, specifically will get some points, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll see. I mean,
yeah.
I hope he doesn't.
I know. All right. Let's go to crazy prediction. What have you got?
We are yet to say ABD's prediction.
Okay,
Matty,
let's
you
start
know
with
that.
him. We'll start with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Um oh no, he has gone for Aston Martin as well.
Oh,
So
he's gone for Aston
yeah,
Martin as
yeah,
well. I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I forgot about that.
Okay, then we're
Yeah.
safe. We're safe.
Yeah, yeah, we're safe. We're good. We're nothing to
Okay,
talk
yeah.
about there. Yeah. No, so yeah, let's go to crazy prediction.
Okay. So it has been said by Bottas during the race in 2018 that he mentioned. We've got a lap record in race by Bottas, and we've got a lap record set by Piastri for the pole. I think we're gonna be getting a new record for either of those, probably an in-race record or a lap record. Yet, but then it is gonna be a record set by somebody in this race. So Sao Paulo, I think the cars are faster this year, and a new lap record before is
It's been a
during the
while.
race, it's been a while. The in race record has been standing for a while now, set by Valtteri Bottas in a Mercedes. So it's either going to be that or the pole lap.
Yeah.
It's going to be either of those, or probably both. So yeah, new lap record is what it's going to be.
I'd say probably Collie, because the Collie one was set last year. The race one was a while ago, to be fair.
Yeah.
7 years ago, to be exact. So,
Imagine even the crack on race Red Bull in 2023 couldn't get it.
yep. Yep.
So
Exactly.
2018 Mercedes was just another thing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's look at ABD's prediction or crazy prediction. He has gone for a McLaren DNF in either the sprint or the race. Happened last sprint race that we had in Austin. Could it happen again? Maybe. Maybe with the
What if it's a McLaren double DNF?
yeah, he gets a point. Max takes the lead.
And Max
No,
cut
he can't
shots
take the lead.
the
He can't take the lead. Yeah.
Max takes he might take the lead in the
Oh,
race, but
they
then
have to DNF
he
both.
yeah, and but then he's gonna cut short the points between Piastri and Norris by tons.
All right, my crazy prediction: I have gone. Oscar Piastri will beat Lando Norris in the sprint or the race. He has not done this since Belgium in well, I want to say like around 15 or something. This is I'm talking like on track. Both of them finish. He has not beaten Norris for so long. So yeah, I don't know if it'll
It's
happen.
gonna be. I think that is a crazy race because it's been a while since we have seen a Piastri ahead of Norris.
Yeah, yeah. So fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. But yeah, hopefully Oscar can do something there. All right, let's go to obviously it's a sprint weekend. Let's go to the sprint winner. Who have you got?
Lando Norris. I I think he is gonna have a really good sprint weekend, considering that it the sprint race might be a wet weather race. I'm not really sure,
We're not.
but
I'm
then
not sure either. Yeah,
yeah. So I think he might have an advantage during the wets, but I'm just assuming he might be the one winning. But then I'm all in for another winner. I don't mind even Verstappen winning the race or Hamilton, but then I think it's going to be Lando Norris. He's going to extend the lead a further bit, but then I think it's going to be P2 is going to be Piastri right over there. But Verstappen is going to have a bit of a hard time in sprint.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you mentioned Verstappen. Me and ABD have both gone for Max Verstappen to win the sprint. He is a sprint king for a reason. He's won more than half of them. I think he's won like 12 out of 21 sprints that have happened so far. Maybe it might be one more, but yeah, he won the last one. He's the only person to win more than one this year. And yeah, I think Max for sprint makes sense. It's his format. So yeah. Let's go pole position now. What have you got?
Oscar Piastri.
Not even thinking.
Os-
Not even thinking
nah,
about second thoughts. No second thoughts.
Oscar Piastri is gonna be on pole.
That's a long
I
sprint,
mean,
man.
sprint. If sprint Lando takes it, it's gonna be Oscar who's gonna be on the pole. I mean, he is waiting to get a win. He is just. I think he's been a bit reckless ever since the second half of the season. He's just been underperforming, but then I hope Brazil is where he gets his redemption and he comes back.
Yeah, I think for Oscar, it's about he should either beat Norris or he should get on the podium. Two things he's not done in a very long time. So yeah. All right. My pole position is Max Verstappen. I am not having second thoughts about it at all because he is just too good at this track. He has won here, I think I want to say 4 times, maybe 5 times. And yeah, not much to say there. ABD has gone for George Russell to be on pole position. Not a bad shout, actually. He was almost on pole last year, if you remember that. He qualified P2, but Lando just came at the end and got his quali line in. So,
I
yeah.
mean, Lando was fast, but then race pace we didn't see anything. I think it was all a McLaren downhill from the during the
Yeah,
race.
I mean he lost the lead straight away. Like that was, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
To be fair,
that would
that's
have Verstappen winning the uh, Brazil was the sealed the
the title.
2024 title. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So yeah, he's gone Russell. So let's see what he can do. I think he's the only other one who can actually mathematically win, and also he is also the only other one apart from Verstappen and the McLarens who has won a race. He's actually won 2 races. All right, let's go into the last stuff. It's top three, starting with third. Who have you got?
I've gone for Leclerc. Uh, Charles is gonna be on the podium in Brazil. I think he is gonna have a really beautiful race. With especially that it's gonna be a mixed qualifying. I think he is gonna get the most out of it and might secure a really good position to be on the podium during the qualifying as well. So Leclerc for P3.
Yep. Me and ABD have gone for the same P3, and that is Oscar Piastri. Like I said before, I think he just needs to get on the podium or beat Norris. That's 2 things he's not done in a long time, and yeah, I think it's about time he actually does get on the podium because this title is gone if he doesn't, do that again in this race, I would say. So yeah, P3, Oscar Piastri. So who did you have for P2?
I've gone for Oscar Piastri. I mean, he is going to be on pole, but then I don't think so. He is fast enough, or probably the title race is getting to him, and he might fumble a bit, but then he would fumble to P2.
Yeah. All right. I have gone P2 for Lando Norris. So I think he's still going to beat Piastri. I don't think he's going to win, though. I think he will definitely be somewhat fast. I don't think he's great at Brazil. That's really why I've gone for P2, and I think McLaren's just still fast enough for him to get a podium. So that's why I've gone for Norris. And I've got ABD's prediction. He's got George Russell for P3. I mean, P2, sorry. So, yeah, his pole loses his P1, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, it's similar to mine. Similar to
yeah,
mine.
yeah, yeah. Pole loses the P1. Um, so yeah. But looking at P1 now, my pole does not lose P1, and that pretty much gives it away. But why don't you go ahead and tell everyone who all three of us have to win the Brazilian Grand Prix?
Max Verstappen. And we've all gone for Max Verstappen. And Shaq, I would love you to put the audio over there.
I'll tuck it in. Don't worry, I'll tuck it in.
Yeah, thanks. But then it's gonna be Max Verstappen who is gonna be winning the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Yeah,
I mean, would just love to see what he did last year all over again. And it's gonna be Max for all of us, and it's gonna be an interesting race.
yep. Let's see what happens. And I just want to make a quick little edit. My crazy prediction was Piastri beats Norris in sprint or race, but then I looked at my podium and that can't exactly work out. So I'm going to change it to Piastri will beat Norris in the sprint or the qualies. So that is my actual crazy prediction. So that's there
I
for
think
us.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I do have a feeling that Piastri is gonna beat him, and it's gonna be even during the race.
Fingers crossed, man. I don't care if I lose a point or whatever. I want to see some fighting, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think
He's lost
Brazil is
his
the best
lead, so
place
now
for that.
he's the one who needs to catch up the points, not Norris.
Brazil is the best place for that.
Yeah.
Brazil is a place where everything can change. We've seen it last
Yeah.
year.
Yes, yes.
We have seen how fast Norris was and how he lost it last year from Brazil. So will that happen? I just
I'm
want
gonna,
I
gonna
let the viewers find it out, figure it out.
I'm gonna ask
Is
you.
Pierre, yes, is Norris gonna botch it up like he did last year? That's a
So
question for you guys.
I want to ask you the question.
Yeah.
Do you think the title gets decided in Brazil, as in whoever gets the momentum from this race goes on and wins it?
Yes. Most
Yes.
likely. Yes. Most
Okay.
likely. Yes.
And then my second question: who's gonna win the title? I've asked you a few episodes ago, but I'd like to keep asking just to keep it interesting. Who do you
Okay. For now,
genuinely think right now?
I'm still with Piastri. Ask me again in Qatar, and I might have a different answer. For now,
So,
it's gonna be Piastri.
so we're talking. I'm talking like with your actual gut feeling. You're saying Piastri still?
Yes, Piastri still. Yes, I'm just
Okay.
not. I'm still not yet ready to lose hope on Piastri. He is not gonna let us do that. He's just had a couple of races. A couple of bad races, and probably just did that so that he can have a more interesting season for all of us. You know what? Come on, come on, Norris, come on, Verstappen, catch up to me. And there he performs another masterclass in the next couple of races and brings it home. I mean,
Fingers crossed.
I'm still rooting for Piastri. Come on, Piastri, come on.
I'm still rooting as well. I'm hopeful. I would say Max. Actually, I think he can pull it back. I think he can do it.
Exactly why I said ask me again in Qatar, and I might have a different
I,
name.
I said this to ABD
I'm still
last
saying,
time.
Shaq, I'm still giving it to you. If Max wins, I told you a couple of races ago, he is going to be the greatest of all time for me.
Okay,
He is going to
I'm
be the
gonna
greatest of all
make
time.
my state on that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that Max is already the greatest of all time.
I mean, he's getting there. He is getting. To me, he has got to win it. He's got to win it. I mean, he
I
did
think
cut
if he wins it,
he
it's
did
just
cut
the
a
cherry
huge
on top.
margin down, but then I would consider him as the greatest of all time with a throne if he's winning this.
Undoubtedly, it's sort of like Messi winning the World Cup, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that was a different thing altogether. Let's not get
Oh,
dive
that was
into
yeah,
that.
yeah. Let's not dive into that. This is an F1
That was the
podcast. I
best
was just
feeling.
making a comparison. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was one of the
Yeah,
great feelings.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, Verstappen is sweeping my predictions. You guys have gone a bit more mixed, but otherwise, that's everything. looking forward to a great Brazil weekend. I just don't want it to be a bad one. We've had a couple of bad ones this year. So,
Yes,
yeah.
I just hope Brazil is the race where we all give a 10 out of 10.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, apart from that, that's all we have for you at TRF1 today, and we will see you guys after the race. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, guys, and like, share, subscribe. See ya.